baby, we got a wild one for you this week. We talk all about Snurfers.
We're talking about hookups. We're talking about Fat Slut. We're talking about the floors caving in at my home. Just kidding, they didn't. And mold.
Could have. Yeah, we're talking about mold. We're talking about using the Sniffies app to go check out your old neighborhood where you grew up to see if anyone is gay there.
And also, what are the true ticket prices for that Fat Slut in Charlotte?
$12.51.
I'm confused.
They're $12, but I hope it's not like. I hope this isn't like that thing. Remember the one in Austin where someone was selling a bunch of fake tickets on a random website? So please make sure you're buying them from the Eventbrite, fatslut.eventbrite.com. Because if you show up with a fake ticket, baby, I'm still going to make you pay. Enjoy this week's episode.
Oh.
Mom!
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom, you end up with us. Sloppy seconds. Oh, diva. Our number is 213-536-9180. Or email us sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. Hi, you slops, you stupid little fucks, you not so fucks, you dirty little fucks, you stupid little fucks. Welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. And that's Big Diaper.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
You know, living my life like it's golden here in my apartment where the floors have not collapsed. Now, the real heads have not heard this entire conversation.
They won't
know
but
for
I would
months.
just like to know how many gentlemen did end up coming over.
I made a list. I invited many, but I did make a list. I did with
Just how many?
Well, there's a little bit of funness to the story, if I can tell you.
Okay.
She screamed, "How many?" 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With me and the bottom included, there were 16 people here.
His poor hole. What's he gonna do today?
What did you do today? A minute to two. I don't know. Probably have sex. I mean, here's the thing. My bottom or my top math continues to be correct. When you say, hey, I have a bottom, only tops come over. It's a bunch of verse guys who say they're going to top, and then at least 4 of them are cleaned out, ready to bottom as well. So he wasn't the only person taking dick. One of the guys who came over to top walked out and smiled at me, and he goes, I finally got DP'd. I was like, oh, shit. You came over to fuck my friend, but you ended up with 2 dicks in your ass. So it was a playful group.
It was a playful group.
So,
I hate when people are like, you want to come play? Or at the
why
end of
are you just stealing Trixie and Katya's talking points?
Did they say that? I don't listen to that podcast.
That's their whole jush right now. Is talking about, do you want to put on my gear? Do you want to goon? Why?
Well,
we should carve out some play time.
I mean, yes, that, but also like at the end of like working on a set or something when everyone's like, it was so fun playing today.
Oh, that is wild.
And I'm like, this was work. I mean, I understand that in our minds.
We were a playful group.
It was work. Baby, we all had to put in some work today. We had to memorize things. We had to do the words. We had to act. And so I hate when they're like, it was so nice playing with you.
Not do the work. But what happened was, the majority of the people that I texted what's the phrase we use? Stable. The majority of the regular guys in my stable of tops.
I say roster. We as gay people have to equate everything to animals.
Animals. Very true. Felt that real deeply at medieval times. I was like, what are we doing here? Sidestepping on the horse track?
And we'll get to that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was sad.
The majority, that was sad.
And why was the only villain the black guy? And then I was talking to my friend.
Well, he was the hero.
But they make him out to be a villain. They call him poor. They say he comes from nothing. When he was,
I couldn't understand a single word that was said.
Strange, because I'm the one that has like hearing issues, and I understood it perfectly.
You were like, does this stadium have subtitles? Like,
my friend who also went and saw it in Cheyenne saw it Arizona, and she was like, "Yeah, the villain guy, was he black in yours?" And I was like, "Yeah," and she was like, "Yeah, it felt weird, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And
Because
also,
he was the
was there
only
a
black person.
10-minute dressage thing in the middle? And she was like, "Yes."
And was the horse foaming at the mouth?
The horse was so tired. It's like, let the horse sleep all day and then work once at night.
I want to know. I have a curiosity though, because there was a lot of foam. Is there some secret salt lick or some sort of thing they're putting on the end of that bit that makes the horse sort of want to hold on to it and lick and salivate, and it sort of takes its attention while it's sidestepping and dancing? Or is that horse being ABU?
Oh, okay. Horse's saliva contains latherrin, a protein that aids in thermoregulation and may contribute to digestion of coarse fibers. Latherrin causes a production of happy foam, a froth-like substance formed during chewing, generally considered a sign of good health in a horse. So the horse was
Happy.
But that again is other causes. While happy foam is generally normal, excessive foaming accompanied with other symptoms like anorexia, fever, depression, lameness, or difficulty swallowing could indicate health problems such as dental issues, oral cavity problems, ill-fitting bits, infection, or mechanical injury.
You know, happy foam.
Happy foam. Or it could mean the exact opposite. But for my viewing pleasure and for what we saw at medieval times, I would like to say we were probably seeing happy foam. Now, when your bottom had 16 tops in him,
Here we go.
was he happy
Back to
foaming?
the stable. Yes, he
was he frothing? Were they churning the birder and his birder?
He was happy discharging, if you know what I mean. He got creamy.
Did he? Oh God!
I'm just kidding. No, what I was surprised.
He came to Fat Slut and he's so nice and so pretty, and then to think like, oh, he's gonna get turned out by Dipper tomorrow is such like a blow to.
In your mind, other people would be like, "That's cool."
Hey, chat! Put in the chat thumbs up and a picture of a donut if you think that that's cool, and a thumbs down if you think it's not cool.
I actually wanted to ask you about this because, okay, so just
hey, chat. Hey, Google. Chat.
So I
was Siri.
I texted a bunch of the guys who I invite to these, and
my guys.
I had a bunch of them confirm, and then they all backed out on the day of. So these 6 who I would consider sure things all backed out on the day of, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be such a flop, no one's gonna come, blah blah blah. So I sort of fired off an email to some other guys that I had invited, and then I just went ahead and got on ye old Sniffies, and I just was advertising and trying to get people to come, and I ended up getting what I consider a really great group, and we were well, things got soupy at the end. But this is what I wanted to say, because I think this will make you truly want to throw up.
Is it the voicemail?
No. Is there a voicemail?
There's a voicemail of someone being like, ran into Dipper on Sniffies. Go on.
That's nothing. So at the end, he was like, how many people came? How many people were here? Who was here? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm sure it's hard to keep track in the room, but I wasn't keeping a list. So then we sat there and we remembered everyone that came and wrote them down, sort of describing, oh, is this because I didn't get everyone's name because some people were off Sniffies and that kind of thing. And then we have this list and we put an asterisk next to everyone that came in his ass.
Hey,
that
chat,
does nothing for you?
Put a thumbs up in a donut if you think that's cool, and a thumbs down in a donut if you think that's weird and gross and disgusting.
Which do you think it is?
And put into the camps.
Well, you asked me.
I actually thought it was pretty cool. That's pretty fun.
You asked me about
aftercare. It's cool.
You asked me about aftercare.
Oh, I did.
And so we
And then what did he do? He went out and went to horse meat disco and was dribbling out his butthole all night?
No, we sat and we chatted, and I was like, did you have a good time? What about it did you like? What about didn't you like? And he was like, do you know how many guys were here? And I was like, let's try to remember. That's when we made the list, and he was like, I wonder how many loads.
Of course your aftercare is how can I get on a computer
No.
and start typing and making lists and things, because that's what I like to do.
And I gave him some candy and offered him a shower and food, but then he went and he went and hung out with a friend of his and enjoyed being in Los Angeles on a Saturday night.
Because Lord knows Grandpa wasn't going out.
Oh no, baby girl! I had to get up early. I had to go to the laundromat and clean all the sheets and the towels, because I do provide real towels for people to clean up with.
Of course.
No paper towels.
Oh my God, I forgot to wash the Fat Slut towels. They've just been sitting in my living room.
Ugh. Hey.
We had another. Hey, everybody.
Hey, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When you see your masseuse and he yerks your bean off,
Mm-hmm.
how's he clean up the curb?
It's usually inside of him.
Oh, he yerks it off with his bottom mouth.
Yeah, with his mouth with no teeth.
I didn't say there were no teeth down there.
His poop mouth.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what we all call
that
it.
one, and
The
then
poop
the
mouth.
other one that just does the other one gives you real towels and like lets you shower at his place. But I never shower.
I never shower because I like all the
I
oil
just
on
use
my
hot
body.
water and like kind of wipe it off myself.
So usually, if
Who gives you paper towels?
this is what I'm saying.
That's what
If
a hookup does.
If a person is very professional, they will like have like a towel warmer and they'll like take the towel out and they'll like wipe you down and it's like very lovely and nice. When I tell you, when a guy will just like, you can hear him like pull the roll and then it rips off, and then cleaning up cum with a paper towel, like it's like that meme of like people squirting ketchup on a counter and then seeing how people clean it up, and like straight guys are so bad at it. If they hate the fact that they jerked you off, even if they offered, they're just sort of mashing it. They're like glopping it up with the paper towel, and then they sort of rub it all over your body.
But what's crazy is that like they shouldn't. The fact that you're like, they hated jerking me off means that like you should not have gone to them.
I agree, but I'm not going back.
That's why I have my two.
I like a first time experience though.
Very
I always
expensive one, and then my one
honey, she takes your rent.
regular price, but also very good.
Turn the beat around. All right. Let's take a break and then I want to hear all about Fat Slut, please.
Fart slurt. Okay.
If you love to shop, listen up! Have you heard of Rakuten?
With Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy. Just from shopping.
Exactly. Clothes, athletic wear, pet supplies. I'm talking about Gap, Adidas, and even Petco.
So I can buy a look, get new shoes, snag the cat some cute toys, and get cash back.
That's right. And you can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
That's cool.
It is cool.
But how does it work?
Well, partner stores pay Rakuten to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to the members.
Rakuten is really doing the most, huh? Love it.
Yeah, in the best possible way. Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving, so you can become one of them today.
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app to start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
And get yourself some Rakuten.
You know, lately I have been trying to keep my wardrobe simple. I want pieces that are comfortable, but they still feel like put together like an outfit, and that's why I'm always reaching for my Quince items.
The fabric feels elevated, the fits are clean, and Quince makes getting dressed so easy.
Quince has all the staples for spring, like 100% European linen shirts and shorts starting at just $34.
They're lightweight and breathable, but still look polished. I have a bunch of their Pima cotton tees, and they're super soft and easy to wear and very breathable for the summer for the sweaty body.
I just rediscovered this pair of linen shorts that I have that are so comfortable from Quince. You know when like something gets buried accidentally? I pulled these out and I was like, what have I been doing? Not wearing these!
And the linen doesn't wrinkle.
Period.
Plus, everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and cuts out the middleman.
Refresh your everyday with luxury you'll actually use.
Go to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada, too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Get yourself some Pima Cotton!
Quince.
Quince. At Quince.
Weight Loss by Hims is here to help you reach your goals.
Hims now offers access to an affordable range of FDA-approved GLP-1 medications that are designed to support you in losing the weight and keeping it off, including the Wegovy pill and the Wegovy pen.
GLP-1s help regulate your appetite and eat less.
With Wegovy at Hims, lose up to 20% or more of your body weight when combined with diet and exercise.
And no needles needed. Wegovy is the first ever GLP-1 pill for weight loss.
And through Hims, you can just go online where you'll connect with a licensed provider who will determine if the treatment is right for you.
No insurance necessary either. And if prescribed, your medication is delivered right to your door.
Ready to reach your goals? Visit hims.com/sloppy seconds to get a personalized, affordable plan that gets you.
That's HIMS.com/sloppy seconds.
Hims.com/sloppy seconds.
Weight Loss by Hims is not available in all 50 states. Wegovy is the registered trademark of Novo Nordisk AS.
To get started and learn more, including important safety information, Wegovy clinical study information, and restrictions, visit hims.com.
And we're back. All right. Hey, Charlotte, North Carolina. If you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, and you want to come see Fat Slut, we just announced our cast list. It's going to be a bunch of beautiful local girls. And we're going to be at Chasers on April 4th, Friday, April 4th at Chasers. We are partnering with Bare Naked, the event that's usually there. They're letting me take over the evening. So come out for a fun night of drag and a sexy food eating competition where the winner will get $200 cash.
Yes.
And then April 5th, come on out to the original Twink Pageant. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, you guys.
Too much
The
caramel.
original Twink Pageant, with a meet and greet, and you can get your tickets at twinkpageant.eventbrite.com, or it's linked in my Instagram. And for Fat Slut, it's fatslut.eventbrite.com, or you can just go buy both tickets at the same time right there.
Oh, can I play a quick voicemail?
Sure, Jan.
Hello, Meatball and Big Dipper, longtime listener, first time caller. I actually have a question for Meatball. I'm going to be in Provincetown Bear Week this year.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. My
Jesus,
apologies.
No edits. Leave that in.
Okay, I'll leave it in and we'll play it later.
Hi, you fucks. So, I'm trying to get tickets for Fat Slut in Charlotte. And thank you, Meatball, for coming. Like, oh my fucking God, this is a dream come true. Anyways, I saw the ticket prices. I just want to make sure that is a true ticket price because I know you said meet and greet is included. And hey, like, I'm not going to complain. I'll just go ahead and get the ticket. But I just want to make sure if that's the actual price or if I looked up like an incorrect link. And also, what kind of tequila do you like? Because, like, I want to get fucked up with the blackout queen herself. Like, I'm down. Like, I'll let you know what I'm wearing so you can spot me out. But yeah, let's get fucked up together. I will show you a good night in Charlotte. And yeah, kill yourself. And some of them knew that. And some of them aren't here anymore. They are with the wizard. Bye.
Yeah, I just checked the website. The ticket price is $12.50. That is a $10 ticket plus a $2.50 service fee. there is no meet and greet at Fat Slut. The meet and greet ticket prices are for the Twink Pageant, where you'll get a meet and greet photo with me, Darby, and Naomi Smalls. And so you're going to need to go ahead and figure that out. Fat Slut, there is no meet and greet. I will just be walking around talking to anybody who wants to talk. My tequila of choice is, ooh, these really work.
What is it?
It's a lozenge, but it also makes your mouth water. So like when you, because I've been taking so much Dayquil. Hey everyone, I'm sick again. I've been taking so much Dayquil that it's been drying me out. So this is like good for your throat. Anyway, yeah, $30 for the meet and greet tickets for Twink Page, but you get a photo, multiple photos, 3 photos each, and you can talk to us for about 1 minute and 50 seconds before I'm going to go ahead and say next.
Are you running the logistics of the meet and greet?
Yes.
You remember how it was at Mama Palooza?
Well, yeah. I mean, the meet and greet is like you're going to walk up, we're going to get photos, and then after everyone gets a photo, there's about 45 minutes that we're all just going to stand in a group and talk to each other.
I'm just saying, make sure that that's clear to everybody because people like to they go, I don't want to do a group chat. I want to corner you and talk to you right here.
I want to talk to you
during
about
the
my
photo.
childhood trauma and how you changed my life.
So I'm just saying, there is a you know who does a meet and greet so well? The folks at Play.
Well, yeah, but people leave that feeling a little mad because they literally
they
just
go,
like,
what is that? I was there for 10 seconds. What are you talking about?
just next while you're like still talking to them. Yeah, so that's that for that. Okay, Fat Slut was Friday night.
Oh, in LA.
In
Anyways,
LA.
I'm jealous that y'all are all going to Charlotte together to have a good time. So
It should be kind of fun. We're all staying in the
kill
same
yourself. Some of them do.
And some of them see the wizard.
It was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Okay, you had such a stacked lineup at the LA Fat Slut.
yeah.
This past
We had
Friday
Crystal
night.
Method. We
Icon.
had Maddie Morphosis, who
Had her pussy out.
had her full puss out and like didn't. I told her high energy. I said,
And
'cause
she
last
went
time
ahead and did a
low,
ballad.
and she did a, but it was funny, and the audience lurbed.
She had her natural body on.
Yeah, she did not pad. She was cock to the world.
She said, do you know about my hips, honey?
Have you heard about my cock ample? It was a lot of meat packed up in that thing. And then we had Samara Sin, and she turned it out once more.
I heard
was
she talk about the
flag
floor
dancing.
breaking.
She jumped to the floor into a full split. The audience again went completely nuts for her. My friends were like, we had to leave the room. The screaming was so loud. Like it was just so much. We had Amara Del Chic. This was her first time at Fat Slut. She's one of those girls that gets on her Instagram and just goes, I'm booked. You know those girls? I'm booked and blessed. Now on to being booked and blessed. You know those girls?
Meaning without the gig, she'll just claim to be booked and sort of force you into booking her?
No, she's booked and blessed, but like she's rising above drama by saying I'm booked and blessed.
Oh, versus saying
Like when there's like drama with someone,
you,
she
little
won't,
girl.
Yeah, she won't be like, hey, fuck you, and stop talking shit about me behind my back. She just goes, you know, I'm too busy to think about this. Anyway.
I'm booked.
I love the girls that do that. It's so funny to me.
Meanwhile,
we
you're
had
like, how do I
Aurora
put Instagram
Forte.
back on my phone?
Grandpa. I just looked at my Instagram and I was like, I have not posted a photo of myself in damn near close to 2 months. Like it's bad over there.
You love that app, but hate posting on it.
Yeah. And yeah, it was a wonderful show. People are back out at the club, or they were at least back out for Fat Slut. We hit capacity in the bar.
Icon.
I was worried because, you know, everyone likes to come early for Drag Race.
Kerm.
But we still hit it, and we had a great show. The owner of the bar was there because previously last Friday, Girlfriend Experience did expose her full titties and puss, which is not allowed. So he wanted to make sure that there were no undercover cops in the audience watching my show, because we do like to pull out cock and balls. So we had a little bit of a tamer sexy food eating competition, and the person who won did the craziest thing I've ever seen. for the final cheesecake eating thing, one of them was like on the floor humping it and fucking it, and he looked at her, and he just sat down on the stool and just started eating the cheesecake like completely normal.
That's
And the
funny.
audience lost their mind for it. 'Cause
See,
it was
that's
just like
smart
the funniest thing. He like
gameplay.
saw what was going on and was like, "I'm not gonna match crazy. I'm gonna play the complete opposite," and it won, and it was incredible. And
Wait,
Brian
how
came out and goes, "Here's an extra $100 for just eating a cheesecake."
how would they be able to clock the undercover cop?
I don't think he would have been able to clock it, but now there's like a new rule. Like if anyone's penis or anything comes out, they're gonna cut the music and cut the lights.
Shut it down.
And I was like, well, can you just cut the lights? Like turn the TV off and cut the lights so it's just pitch black?
No, well,
and leave the music running.
Bella needs to play that Rihanna song from 45 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's got to play "Lollipop" by Lil Wayne.
Hey,
Y'all are still playing
put
Lil
in the chat.
Wayne at the
Hey,
club.
chat, put a music note and a thumbs up if you like my music choices, and a music note and a thumb down.
Let's
if
be
you
clear.
think we have to
They're
change
not
it.
your music choices.
I chose those songs for the competition.
Lollipop?
I chose that. I chose those and edited them down to 1 minute and 30 seconds and then sent them to Bella.
You should update the music.
Put in the chat, everybody, if I should update the music, a thumbs up. If I should keep my food-themed songs, thumbs down.
They're not food themed.
Lollipop is food. Milkshake is food.
You should be
Come up.
Lollipop is food. You should be
Lollipop is
playing
food!
Lollipop.
Lollipop is food!
You should be playing Lollipop, I'm Gonna Lick It, RuPaul and Lady Bunny. Do you not know that song?
My mouth is so wet.
Do you not know
My mouth is so wet.
Lollipop,
Anyway,
I'm Gonna...
I had another successful event. Starring
Couldn't be
myself.
me.
Could never be you.
Oh my God, we were down in San Diego on Thursday. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. How was draining your nut in San Diego?
She said, yeah, that is crazy.
Another successful event.
Yeah, totally. I
Who's
mean,
your headliner?
we don't do all that.
Oh.
The thing that is very fun for me is I like how we've curated a vibe. Got a vibe.
You gotta stop saying curated a vibe. It's like so 10 years ago.
Okay, I've like how we've set the tone and people get what we're trying to do.
Yeah, okay.
Because people show up and they're prompt and they know what's happening. I had 80 people through the door in the first 30 minutes, which maybe for a bar where you have 900 people is like not a ton, but like
700.
For a party where there's 150 people total that are coming, to have 80 people through the door in a constant stream in the first 30 minutes to a sex party is like, whoa, like the place gets full. And then by 9:30, people started leaving. They were all like, yeah, I have to work in the morning. This is perfect. I show up at 8. I stay for 90 minutes. I get my fill. Wink. Of cum.
I got it.
Okay. I'm going to pose this question publicly. Because I want to hear from the people.
Hey, chat.
In San Diego,
San
we
Diego.
are, there are 2 bathrooms. One of the bathrooms has a shower. We're not allowed to use the shower.
Weird.
Well, when there are 150 people
Oh, yeah. Then
in another, it's like, no, you piss and if you have to shit, piss and shit in the toilet and get the fuck out of that room because there's 2 bathrooms. There's 2 toilets for the whole place. We put caution tape over the shower. In the first 45 minutes, someone had ripped the caution tape out and literally took a shit on the floor of the shower. Okay.
Oh no, I just broke my mic. Oh my God. I am rocking back and forth. I cannot believe. Wait, I'm sorry. What?
And I was working the door and I was up front, and so I heard tell of this and I helped.
I heard tell.
I helped like make decisions around like cleanup protocol and like what we were doing, but I wasn't up there cleaning it. We had to send 3 people back there to clean up because we're not allowed to use the shower. There's no hose in the shower. There's no attachment in the shower.
Oh, they really take it out, so it's just like a hole.
There's nothing there. Well, no, I'm sorry. There's no like cleaning hose. Like there's no nozzle or anything.
But there's like a pipe where a nozzle would be attached.
Yes, and there's a shower head on that.
Oh, okay.
But like,
Most
so
showers
because
don't have hoses, that's like
most don't, but I think a lot of modern showers have a shower head and then a thing that's like
can wash your body. Yeah.
Yeah. So we didn't even have that to like spray away the shit. Like, so these guys had to like clean the bathroom in the middle of the party in a really sort of aggressive way. And then I'm sitting there going,
why
like,
not do it like a dog poop? You know, grab a bag, turn it inside out. Pick
yeah,
up
we
someone
did that,
else's
but then we had to
human
like,
shit.
otherwise the whole room, like you had to spray it down,
Yeah.
and you don't have a water source.
Why
close
did someone
to it.
shit in the shower?
This is what I'm saying. I was like, oh, someone cleaned out and it got really dirty. And they were like, no, it was a pile of shit in the shower. And I'm thinking, did they go in there with their friend and their friend was shitting in the toilet? So they shat in the shower and they were like buddy shitting? Like, I have no idea what happened.
I'll just talk a shit. We're going to need to take a break soon.
We will. Oh, because you're going to have to go squeeze out a
Whole
halfie.
thing full of coffee.
Okay. But like in my mind, I'm going, I'm pissed that happened, but people are animals and they do whatever the fuck they want. What I was more pissed about is that maybe someone took a shit, felt better, and now they're walking around having an amazing time at my party, fucking and sucking and enjoying themselves. Meanwhile, they're the asshole that took the shit in the shower. That's what I was pissed off about, Mama. I was like, fuck you that you're still in here enjoying yourself and you made our life like a hell.
But like, that is such...
It's insane.
It's an adult man, sober, supposedly, hopefully, that they weren't on drugs, who said, I'm going to shit in the shower. And someone else is going to have to clean up my human poop. Like,
so, like,
there's...
I
a
have
thought
to think
process
it
that goes
was...
in, it's like, did he not like what was happening at the party and was like, I hate this party, let me shit? Or, I hate Big Dipper, let me shit?
I think maybe he was like trying to water bottle douche or something, and
But
was
then do
like,
it over the toilet.
maybe he was spot checking himself, and he was like, "I'll just do it in the shower," and then he was like, "Whoopsie, there's a whole human shit up here." I have
I just
no
don't like
idea.
the idea that someone would take a human shit in a shower at a party.
I agree, and not even try to stomp it down the drain. The other thing that is crazy to me, so this was my question. This is why we said, "Hey, chat," and then we'll take a break. I want to bring a fucking piece of plywood and put it in front of the shower door and like make it even more inaccessible for the next time.
Absolutely.
But other people are saying, no, put a shower shot and like a bucket, like put the tools needed for
bucket?
people to, or I don't know, whatever.
It's going to be full of shit. They should douche before they come. They shouldn't come to your event and be like,
I agree.
And now it's time to douche.
I agree, but some people are
Dumb.
not telling their partners where they're coming. Some people
then
are straight in
come with the
DL. Some
bulb
people are and sit over the toilet.
Sit over the toilet. I think I agree with you. You should put that thing up. There should be no shit in that shower because then it's on you to clean it up, no matter what happens.
Completely agree, but I'm outnumbered in my collaborators who think we should just...
And this is why I don't have collaborators, because I get to choose what happens. So maybe you should think about that. Hey, chat, put in the group, in the chat, 2 little men if he needs to get rid of the collaborators, and 1 little man if I'm right. I have to poop. And after, why don't you finish up and talk about the break?
The brick? What did she mean the brick? She ran away. Or the other option is to put a real shower shot in there and like let it be ready for people to use if they need to clean out, which is of course nicer, but That's not the point, because then someone's going to close that bathroom off for 20 minutes while they're fully douching. If they weren't planning on bottoming, but they run into someone hot who says they want to fuck them, then they're going to close that bathroom off and douche for 25 or 30 minutes in hopes that they're going to go get fucked. And then I'm only going to be down to one toilet. I can't do it. I think we need to block it off completely. I don't know. Call in. Don't shit in the shower. We'll be right back.
And we're back. I
What
heard
is
you continue talking for a while after I left. What was that about?
I was just closing down my point and asking the chat to vote.
Hey, chat. What's wild is this is a Tuesday episode, so there is no chat.
What's wild is that the chat is not a chat. When you say hey chat, it's the comment section.
Yeah, but hey, chat is funnier.
Okay. Did you see Lush just went to the mall?
She went to the Galleria, which is the mall that I used to go to as a kid. So when she was walking around, I felt...
That's where you saw Destiny's Child.
No, I saw Destiny's Child at Six Flags Astro World.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's where I used to go ice skating, and they had a Chili's and a Chili's Express right next door to each other.
You know what I gotta say?
I would say it was the same building, same room.
That they were doing.
It was in the mall. The Galleria used to be like the mall. Like me and my friends would drive 45 minutes out to the Galleria to just go walk around, and we would spend all of our money at the Armani Exchange because it was cheaper than Armani, but still said Armani on it.
It went
and
ahead.
Then once a year, we would go ahead and get enough money to buy one true designer item.
And what would it be?
It was
a wallet or a
keychain, designer
or
jeans,
flip flop.
No, do you remember when designer jeans were super in? So like 7 for All Mankind and like True Religion. So we would get like one new pair of like designer jeans.
That's
fun.
My
parents were stingy as hell.
That sounds like a good time.
And then we would steal from Hot Topic.
Oh my god! What would you steal?
Necklaces, jewelry, small things that fit in your large pockets of your large designer jeans.
I wore Jinko jeans.
I had one pair, and it had the straps across the back. They were black with the red plaid straps all over.
With the
they
straps
actually wouldn't allow us to wear those to school because they were like, "These are a safety hazard."
They were like, "Y'all have guns in these jeans.
You can hide a gun in your pants. You can't wear those to school."
Do you want to hear some voicemails?
Hey, I would.
Okay. I'm excited to play some for you.
Hello, Meatball and Big Dipper. Longtime listener, first time caller. I actually have a question for Meatball.
See, I told you I'd play it again.
I'm going to be in Provincetown Bear Week this
in July
year, and I wanted to know if Meatball was still doing Fat Slut there, and if tickets were on sale or when they were going to be on sale. Thank you. Goodbye.
Well, Meatball?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Are we going back to Bear Week?
I do believe there will be a Fat Slut. Will it be during Bear Week? Strangely enough, no. It will be the weekend before Bear Week.
It'll
Friday
be
before.
The 12 hours before Bear Week officially starts.
Which isn't technically Bear Week, so you could take that up with whoever you need to over down at bearweek.com. Not like I didn't try to fight to have it during Bear Week, but that's another thing.
Let's be brutally honest. Fat Slut is happening on Friday, and then Bear Week events officially start on Saturday. So it's during Bear Week. It's just like, it's the pregame.
It's the day before anyone gets there, and that's fine.
No, people get there on Friday, and
it's fine. Honestly, if there was less people there, that might make the room a little bit more comfortable and less steamy, because last time it was fully sold out and packed. But I guess they don't want that again.
It's going to be July 11th.
Should I kill myself?
No.
I bought a gun.
It's going to be July 11th. We're going to be back in P-Town. We're doing a Sloppy Seconds pool party. We're doing a Sloppy Seconds live show. I'm going to be there all week doing stuff. Meatball's going to get a throat infection.
Again.
We are, again. She's going to
But this time
I'm
I'm 30 pounds lighter, everybody. So maybe we won't break the bed. I don't know why you keep making that face like I'm not smaller than you fat fuck.
Oh, I know you're smaller than me. I just don't know that you're smaller than yourself.
Last time we were there, absolutely. I was at my biggest when we were there.
It all looks the same to me.
Yeah, but it's not because you see me change because you have to see me every week. So you're not getting the effects of not seeing me for a couple months.
Who gets those effects?
My friend Cheyenne.
Mm.
Hookups that I don't speak to for a month or two who go, oh, I can fit my arms around you now. Something no one's ever said to you. And so I won't be breaking the bed, and I hope I won't be getting a throat infection, but I'll see you all there. Maybe I'll get another drunken tattoo. I wasn't drunk. I was high. I was drunk. Maybe I'll eat some lobster rolls. We're going to be there.
It's all very exciting.
And again, I promise you people of LA, I will never miss another Fat Slut. So if your fear is that I will not be back in time, I am actually flying out of Provincetown early to make it back to LA to do the Fat Slut on July 18th.
That's right, Diva. Get into it. Yeah, but we'll be in P-Town, so that'll be fun. And tickets will go on sale at some point. Probably a month or so ahead of time. Nothing crazy. But yeah, come to Bear Week.
Come to Bear Week. We're going to be running around, walking around. Come to our pool party. Last time we had so much fun. I got in the pool in my heels, my clackers.
Click, clack, I was taking a bath.
Next call.
Hey, you sloppy fucks. Just got home from work. On my way home, stopped by at this hookup that was chatting with me all day. So he's about my age, late 50s, really good looking. Get to his house. The place is a fucking pigsty. It was so fucking cluttered, crap everywhere. But I was horny, so I fucked him. He was a good fuck. Told him, though, if you want me to come back, you gotta clean this shit up. Because that was just so uncomfortable. I mean, the ass was good, but you gotta take your surroundings into account. Just saying. Goodbye.
You said you think this is a lie?
I know you didn't turn to that man and go, hey, if you ever want to do that again, you better clean this up. Because that man's just going to go, okay, I'll just find someone else.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy, right?
To have a messy house, yes. But some people, remember, we've fully already had this conversation.
No, it's crazy to say something to someone. Like
about their living space, yeah.
I don't think I would have the chutzpah to do that.
I don't have the chutzpah. I pretty much tell people like it is all the time.
I tells it like it is. I'm also surprised that they're a bottom. Usually the tops are the ones with the messy houses.
Yeah, usually the tops are the messy house, but also maybe this is a straight man. Here's my thing is, again, why are we not picking up or at least making a visual clean path from the front door to wherever the intercourse is to happen and back out, and then cleaning the bathroom?
Okay, well, I had all those guys over here yesterday.
You didn't clean the mess up off your desk, huh?
Well, I was mostly at the desk the whole time because people were messaging me about arriving.
Fucking course you were. You have an orgy at your house and you're like, how can I make this about computer work?
I mean, I didn't ask you to try to be my therapist and psychoanalyze me.
Hey, chat. Put a little computer.
I will say there were people coming in and out of the house the whole time, and people were like DMing me like, which one is it? And, of course I had given them the address and the unit number, but they're like nervous to come in. So I had to open the door and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I had cleaned up the bedroom. They fucked my bed across the room. I'd cleaned up the
Your
bedroom.
poor neighbors. Oh, no one lives below you, which is
Correct.
nice.
I
Because
cleaned
that's
up
why
the
the floor
bedroom.
would have collapsed and then everyone would have gone down like like a dance hall.
The bathroom was nice and clean. I had towels out for everyone. And then my kitchen is like a what do they call it? A galley kitchen or a
It's a small little hallway, basically.
It's like a hallway, and when you stand in it, you can sort of
Touch
ratatouille
both
yourself
sides.
everywhere. It would be like if you had counter on the other side of your kitchen.
Yes.
And but there's like an end of it that is sort of
I've
out
been to
towards
your house. Yeah.
the living room. Oh yeah, you have. Well, like once,
Twice.
3
I'm
times
the lady about him.
And so I put out my big Brita filter full of water, some Nerds gummy clusters, and a bunch of cups for people to like have a water break and get their sugars up if they needed
Bunch
to.
of cups.
And when I tell you, and then the rest of my kitchen, no tea, was a mess. Like I hadn't had time to finish the dishes. We had just gotten back from San Diego. My body was exhausted. I was like, I need to sleep. And so I was so embarrassed because some people walked past the water station and like went digging around in the cabinets for a cup to like drink water. And my sink was like full of dishes and the countertops had shit all over that. And I was like, oh God, I was trying to keep people out of there. So
yeah, well, no one ever has to go into my kitchen when we're hooking up because it's like, you walk in the front door and it's just straight up the stairs.
And then you got that mini fridge upstairs.
But that's in the drag room, which is closed.
How is the mold?
Hey everybody, if you live in Los Angeles and know anyone who wants to let me live in their Airbnb for a discounted rate or something, I may be having to move out because of mold. My landlord has sent over, I'm going to put my business out there. It
Sure.
is the room that it is possibly in was a built-on attachment, so there is no like the ceiling doesn't connect to the ceiling above the rest of the house.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a chance that like it could be just in that room, but they've taken out the walls on one corner of the room and the ceiling in the whole room. And my landlord has sent 3 different companies to inspect for mold, which makes me think that like the first company was like, yeah, something's up. The second company was like, yeah, something's up. And now she's just waiting to find the answer from a different company that she wants to hear. So yesterday, when she finally sent a third person, she's also not talking to me. She's having them call me directly. So I'm just getting calls from random numbers. And they're like, hello, is this her name? We're looking to go inspect that unit. I go, oh no, that's my unit. And they were like, oh, we normally speak to the landlord. And so on all the information now for the test results and everything, I've changed it from her email to my email so I can get the results and see them because she's keeping something secret from me.
That is good for you for getting in there. How did you know to ask or get the inspection or what?
I didn't ask for the inspection. I just said there's a leak. And it's bled through the bed. Like I had to throw out the guest room bed because it was fully molded through.
The guest room bed.
The guest room bed.
Wait, it was molded through?
Because it had rained, and again, I only really use that room if like someone's coming to stay or for storage.
Oh, and so when you went to go look at the mattress,
I was like,
it was
why
covered
does it
in
stink?
mold?
And the mattress was wet, and I was like, why is it wet? Then I looked up, and the whole ceiling was bubbles. And the floor, the wood floor had buckled and like turned
Margaret,
into
this
bubbles.
Is not good.
And so they've ripped out the walls in that room. I don't see any mold, but sending 3 different people to inspect it is wild.
Blurp.
And right now it's like taped off like that fucking scene in E.T. Like just plastic sheeting and a tube to get in. And like they're like, it's probably best if you don't go in there.
That's hectic.
So I like haven't been able to sew anything because it's like attached to the drag room. My wigs. Anyway, if you live in LA and know of an Airbnb, I'm not living with anybody else. I will never have a roommate again. I am 35. Please.
What about a lover?
No, even then, I think the best thing to do would be to be separate apartments for the rest of your life.
You really want to be me.
Hey, Big Dipper and Meatball. Love the show. First time calling in. I'm hanging out at home on a Friday watching Wicked.
Loser.
And I'm wearing a cock cage and I have a plug in
Weirdo.
my ass. Is that gay?
Weirdo.
Bye.
Wait. Yeah, that's gay, but I don't think it's like, it's not that weird, I guess. I mean, do what you want. I could never catch me just walking around with a, what did he call it?
He said he has a plug in his ass and a cage on his cock, and he's over there watching Cynthia and Ariani.
But like, why are you watching Wicked like that? To me, that's. And is it sexual or is it just kind of like, this is what's up?
Every time Fierro comes on screen, he just sort of like grinds his butt like a little further into the couch.
Is it sexual or is that just like a comfort thing? Is it like some people need to like hug a stuffed animal? You need something in your butt to feel comfy.
I have seen these videos of guys who are like, their account says like nudist, exhibitionist, like baiter. And some of their videos are them like jerking off at home, but maybe they work a telemarketing job or they work at a support line or it's them calling customer service. And they're like on the line and they're going like, yeah, I just wanted to like have a question about my service or like I need to check in about my bill information. I got to update my account. And they're fucking like greased up cock and they're stroking their dicks. But nothing they're doing on the phone is sexual. But would you consider that sexual because in their mind, they're like, they don't know of what I'm up to. And that to me is inherently hot. What do you think?
I think they don't know it's sexual to me. So that's hot. Like I'm being naughty. I'm
being naughty versus like I'm multitasking and I love to stroke my cock no matter what I'm doing with my head and my voice.
See that? I can't do that. I can't do that.
Your arm's too tiny. Can't reach it.
Cricket arm. No,
cricket arm.
Crooked. But no, I just like for me it's like sexual and like activities are usually separate. It's not like I can do two things. Can't multitask.
Can't do it. Interesting. Greased up cock. Well, I think we can take a break.
Oh, you're not better than me. Don't talk. Hey, don't fucking talk down to me. We'll be right back after this break. I will kill you. And we're back. We had a nice little talk during that break. Everything's okay, you guys.
Hi. So I was listening to one of your recent episodes, and I think it was Meatball who had mentioned hooking up with someone. And then later on, that person told Meatball that they had a girlfriend or a wife. And I don't know if maybe I'm the only one who's felt this way, but I feel like there's been more and more DL guys on the apps, but even more so, DL guys who have like girlfriends or wives, and it's starting to feel suspicious. Like, I don't believe that all of you actually have a girlfriend or wife. Like, I have this theory that at least half of the DL guys who hook up with people and then later on tell them like, oh, I have a girlfriend or wife are actually lying. You know, like maybe it's like some type of weird kink. Anyways, let me know your thoughts. Goodbye! Faggot.
What do you think?
Sure.
Like that guy who you were trying to kiss him a little more, or he was trying to kiss you in the car while he was getting dressed. And then he said, oh, I got to get back to my girlfriend or something like that. And you were kind of gooped.
Yeah, he said, I'm married.
I'm married. But did he say to a woman?
I'm just assuming.
I would never assume. I would assume he's married to a man.
Well, then why are we having sex in our car and not at your house?
Because he's married to a man. A lot of people still have traditional marriages. Marriage.
In 2025, baby. It's all about the poly. I'm just kidding. I
think people
poly people.
I think
I
people
saw my
lie about
poly
this.
friends last night.
What'd you say to them?
I hate you. I said, "Oh my god, I didn't know you guys were going to be here. I would have brought my gun."
Listen. I think a lot of people lie because it gets them more attention. I think if you post sort of like a very hot dick pic and a slightly obscured face pic, like with your hand kind of over your face, or you're wearing a baseball cap, and in your profile you select bi or DL or married, you're going to get way much more attention than if you write like ethical slut looking for fuck friends. I didn't mean to do it like with that voice. That was really intense. Did you fall asleep?
Yeah.
You brought your phone back from the toilet and now you're distracted.
I didn't use my phone on the toilet. I picked it up on the way back from the kitchen. Now,
what did you do in the toilet if you didn't have your phone?
I shitted. I said, why is Dipper still talking?
Do you do right hand, left hand on your top of your thighs?
No. I think they
just hang? You put forearms on your thighs?
They're just kind of like resting. It's not like I'm like
resting upon what?
My legs, but they're not like you just went right hand, left hand like this, which to me gives like
because everyone
hunched
knows
elbows
what
out,
like
pushing
this
tension.
Means.
And listen, I'm explaining it. Hands turned in on thighs, elbows out, shoulders up, pushing.
Legs overhead like a pretzel.
No, I think they just kind of sit in my lap. And if I have my phone, then one hand is holding the phone and my other hand is just like there. I don't know.
I do forearms on thighs.
Listen,
I lean forward.
I think you are right. I think a lot of men are lying about being married because they think it helps create a fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think there's as many download dudes. Although now with the invention of Sniffies and how you can like really just make an account really quick and then delete it off your phone, it's probably easier than like having like a grinder where you have to like set up a full profile every single time. Like Sniffies is pretty easy. And there was that one guy who did let me come to his house, and when I got in there was a bunch of kids' toys everywhere, and I was like, this isn't right.
Oh, I think your friend on Sniffies found me the other day.
Which friend?
You're the guy who was chastising you for having condomless sex.
Oh, did he come for you too?
Bro, did he call you a meth addict?
No.
I was trying to
see
wrangle.
What I mean? Like my version of the story, he was like, "You're crazy. You're a psychopath" at me, and I was literally like, "You're being the psychopath."
I carried on so much longer of a conversation. Of course, I did than I would have liked to. But I was like, "What is happening?"
Did he say you were playing the victim?
No, he called me the R word.
Yes, he called me the R word too. I was like, you can't use that, sir.
He said I was stupid and ignorant and that I didn't understand medicine and that I'm taking my what did he say? I'm ignoring the proper prescription of my Discovery. And that any doctor would tell me that I am stupid and ignorant and that I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
And I responded back and I was like, oh, I'm confused. So I posted, hey, hosting a bottom, come over and breed him. That's what I like I did like a shout out, like I posted. And he responded with, so you're a meth addict? And I was like, excuse me? And he was like, just say you're a meth head. And I was like, oh, I'm actually not. I'm sober. And he was like, sure. Breeding equals meth use. And that's where it comes from.
This guy is nuts.
And he's on a mission. And I was like, oh, hey, can you send me a face picture? because I have my face on my Sniffies, and I was like, hey, what's your face picture? I want to know who I'm talking to. And he was like, oh, another deflection. And I was like, oh, well, I'm just curious, like, where this is coming from. And he was like, well, you talked about breeding. And I was sort of like, oh, well, if you like to fuck with condoms, like, that's great. Why did you message me? Like, if this isn't for you, like, what are you up to?
That's what I said to him too. I was like, if it's not for you, then it's not for you, dude. Like, why are you messaging me?
And he was like, another deflection. And I was like, wait, what? You're the one deflecting. And then I said to him,
it's giving meth.
Well, and I said, are you high? And he was like, yeah, you're the one that's high, blah, blah, blah. And then I literally just kept responding to him. And at one point I wrote, yes, I'm aware that abstinence is the safest form of sexual contact. And then comes condom use. And then comes basically like what we all call like medical or prescription drug version of safe sex, which is like be on Descovy and take Doxy after exposure. And that's like harm reduction. It's like the safest version if you're going to be risky. And I kept saying like, why does it matter how if I'm aware of the risks?
That's what I said.
Making a choice. And he was like, you don't even know how dumb you sound right now. And I was like, oh, I do know some medical professionals and some doctors who work in public health and who work specifically in sexual health. I was like, we could all have a conversation. Do you want to come on my podcast and we can talk about this? Because you're so passionate about it. He was like, yeah, right. Like I would ever, want to talk to such an idiot like you. And the whole thing was so crazy. Did you just feel like, I was like, yeah,
we'll see.
Come on the show.
A different approach because I said I'm going to read these on my podcast because you're a psychopath.
Oh,
because
so
he kept saying that I was having a temper tantrum. He was like, "Oh, a grown man throwing a temper tantrum because I'm telling you how to have safe sex." And I was like, "I know doctors, and I know it's a calculated risk." Having sex on Descovy, unprotected. But if we're both on it and both being honest with each other about it, and we take our PEP after, we should be fine. And it just wasn't working. He called me the R word. And then that's when I was like, you're right. I am the R word. My syphilitic rotting brain won't allow me to think past all this stuff. And he goes, see, now you're just playing the victim. And I go, no, my brain doesn't work. I'm stupid. And he just kept... And then he was like, are you done? And I was like, I don't know. Are you done? So yeah, if you guys know this guy, I was in Glendale when he hit me up.
He wrote, you literally all medical facts agree with me. You're insanely ignorant and stupid, but I'd love to hear you try to justify and rationalize your stupid ass actions just like a real meth addict. And I literally just said, hey, have you ever smoked cigarettes? Do you ever drive in the car without a seatbelt on? Do you ever choose to eat fast food or drink alcohol or anything out in the world? If you have an extra slice of cake and you look at your friend and you say, I'm being so bad. It's it's a calculated risk.
Now, how many of the 17 guys that came and fucked your friend turned to you after coming in and went, I'm being so bad?
This guy wrote, because he was quoting me, you saying I choose to is hands down the most ignorant bullshit thing you can say. If that's actually the reason, then you need a psychiatrist badly. To do something because I choose to do it, understanding the calculated risk, and then agreeing to participate in that behavior with other people. So
Maybe
crazy.
He needs to put on one of these clown noses because he is boo boo the foo.
PrEP and Doxy, both of which say to use condoms because that's literally not how they work. They say to use condoms because you have to start at 0. These drugs are well, what's the safest way to have sex?
Yeah.
Well, the absolute safest way is abstinence.
Abstinence.
Then is condoms plus some drugs. And then after that is the drugs. And then after that is completely unmedicated nothing. And then after that is completely uneducated method and sharing needles while doing the math. I don't know.
So yeah,
at the end of it, I
but
just
I'm glad
wrote,
that you encountered it because I sounded crazy when I was trying to explain it to you and Eric, and I saw both of your eyes kind of glaze over, and I was like, "No, trust me, this guy's nuts."
it's just, I couldn't believe it. It was like, it felt like arguing with a Republican when you're just
it was giving MAGA. It was giving methy MAGA.
And I don't have that debate skill to be like, oh, I think what's happening here is that you hate that you're gay. And you're so scared of the way that you are and the urges that you might have. You know, this is a person who fully jerks off to like cum dump porn and like squirting the cum out and it becoming the devil's dick and someone like eating it. And like, you know, it's like they're probably into that shit.
He's at home watching fart licking porn.
Lick these farts. Did you hear the thing Alaska said?
No, what?
So, she just, you know how she's just full of references, whether they're real or not, but they're true to her?
Yeah.
So we started the pod. This was on Hot Goss. We started the pod and she just went, "You be farting?" And Willem was like, "What?" And she was like, ages ago, Nick Laughlin got a message on, you know, Grindr or Scruff or something like that. And the message says, "You be farting?" And Nick didn't respond. And it was like Christmas Eve or whatever. And then like the next message that came through, oh, I forget exactly what it was, but like, it was like, no? Well, Happy New Year or something. Anyways, if you haven't listened to Hot Goss on Friday, go listen. Alaska says that quote perfectly.
So it's giving that guy in my neighborhood that his Sniffies profile is just, "I will eat your poop."
Can we end? Can we be done?
One more call?
One more. Let's see. Well, I have one more. Oh no, this. Okay.
Hey guys. All right, so 2 hot takes. First one is, why do people cruise in the steam room, in the locker room, but they see you on the gym floor, but don't say anything? That's so fucking annoying. No, I do not consent to you looking at me in the nude. That's fucked up. You're a pussy for not talking to me on the floor. Talk to me. Be a man. Second hot take. Sorry, I'm getting heated. On Grindr, why can I see what your butthole looks like before I can see what your face looks like? That is so irritating. I'm so sick of it. Where the fuck are the men? Where the men at? Give me the men. Also, I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. Also, Meatball, I've seen you creeping. I know I got it going on, so thank you for that. All right, peace out, bye.
I seen you creeping.
What app do you see viewed? On Scruff and on Growler.
Maybe on Growler?
You can see when someone is viewed.
But how do I see my view history?
I don't know.
I see you creeping. I know I got it going on.
Oof. Remove that from your vocabulary. That's a very boy band thing. That's a boy band lyric. I see you creeping. I know I got it going on.
Well, baby, if you had it going on, I'd
song.
probably send a hi or a hello or something. But
you're just mad because he was so cunty in the voicemail. He could be a nice person.
We don't know that to be sure.
We don't know that to be sure. Thoughts about gym cruising, and then also thoughts about where are all the men, and then thoughts about profile photos. Hit me. What you got?
Some people don't want to show their face, and that's okay. I don't know if I've Hey, my guy, I don't think I like you. No, I'm just kidding. I think because part of the thing about cruising is that it is like anonymous-y almost, and like you don't want to get to know the person. You just want like the sex and then to leave. Like for me at least, I'm like, I'm not trying to get to know you. If I walk up to you on the gym floor and flirt with you, then I'm like, now we have like a rapport and it maybe your personality sucks, but like if we just had sex, I wouldn't have to get to know you.
Yeah, I
Is that
think
meth behavior? Is that guy gonna come for me on sniffs for this?
I think the difference is like at the gym.
It doesn't sound like you want to cruise. It sounds like you want to meet somebody, and that's two different things. So what you're after isn't cruising.
What's allowed at the gym is meeting someone, talking to them, saying, hey, what's up? Great body. You work out hard. I like that shit. We could go to another location. That's what's actually allowed. Do people cruise each other in the locker room and like maybe hook up in the steam room? Yes. But your expectation is like, oh, you're going to come talk to me while I'm working out. A lot of people don't want to be bothered while they're working out. And only once they're done working out and they're like naked, are they thinking like, ooh, maybe I'm actually kind of horny. So to me, it all makes sense what's happening here. And I think you just need to like, if you don't want to be looked at all in the gym, locker room, or anywhere, you need to not take your clothes off in front of people. Like you need to like wrap a towel or change in the stall because you can't control where people are going to look.
Yeah. My gym doesn't even have like it's
treadmill.
A co-ed. It's a co-ed dressing
You're like,
room,
my
so
gym is my
on.
couch. And so the crazy thing is,
yeah, my couch and a bag of chips, and I'm really getting that arm going. No, but there's like, it's a co-ed. My rickety cricket arm. It's co-ed, so like nothing bad can happen. And like the steam room is like co-ed, so you have to be like covered up. And I like that. I like that my gym is very lesbian because they know what they're doing.
I know about your gym. I have a thing to say about Sniffies. I agree with this person.
Oh, you want to see faces over whole? I don't want to see. I think if I ask for a face, you should be able to send one and not make it like weird.
Correct.
But I am okay with them not having a face on their profile.
Also correct. I just personally, for instance, I'm going out of town. So I hit that travel mode and I'm scoping around.
Travel mode sends me up a wall.
Upstate New York. Why? What do you look at? You go and look in your hometown. You go try to look at your neighbors.
Oh, I've never thought to do that.
What? I thought you have internet stalker built into you. I immediately went and like looked in my old neighborhood to see if the hot guys that I lusted after.
Yeah, but no one. I mean, that was like 30 years ago.
Yes, but people who live in the suburbs stay planted.
How do you even find Katy, Texas on here? Okay, well, Corpus Christi.
Now I'm zooming.
No.
But anyhow, everyone where I'm
Sugarland, Galveston. I'm close. Pasadena, Houston, Katy.
Everywhere where everyone where I'm going to faceless. And I'm like, I'm going to start
Texas
messaging people and then they're going to respond to me and I'm going to be like, I'm not into that. Because on a future episode of the pod, we did backlog a couple, but we have a whole conversation about, is it face or just body? What do you need? And for me, face is always a major part of it. So I like having face on my profile.
Did I forget where I lived?
Maybe. Do you want to wrap it up? We're all done here.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Sloppy Seconds. You can send us an email at sloppyseconds@gmail.com, sloppysecondspod@gmail.com, or call in with your own fuck talk story to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't ever miss an episode, which coming every Tuesday and Friday. Goodbye. Not wicked. For access to our full uncensored video episodes, ad-free, and 1 day early, plus our monthly Sloppier Seconds episode,
and all of Mom Podcast premium content, check out Mom Plus Gold at mompodcast.plus.
Sloppy Seconds is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom.
Hosted by Big Dipper and Meatball. Editing and sound design by William Pitts.
Show artwork by Christian Cimarroni.
Theme song by Mike Malarkey.
Media and design support by Stone Cole.
Executive produced by Willem, Alaska, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio.
Recorded at Forever Dog Productions.
Ooh, his nipples are tiny.